Hello everyone. So in the video we are going to look at the basic math for NEET where we will be covering about the properties of triangles. So properties of triangles main we have this law of sines and we have a relation between the sides of the triangle and the corresponding angles. And we also have one more law which will be called as the law of cosines. A law of sines and vardana because the relation will be in terms of the sine of the angles. Adanal we have the law of sines. Okay, va? So what is this law of sines? If we are having a triangle, so normally we will take the triangle as what? Triangle ABC and the madri. Okay. So side length small a, adukku opposite la irukra angle capital A na mark panichukonga. And the madri side small b, adukku opposite la irukra angle capital B. And the madri side small c, adukku opposite la irukra angle enadhi capital C. Okay va? So apdi nam edutha, then the sides of the triangle, right, will be proportional to the sine values of the opposite angles. Appadina what is the meaning of that? Inga parunga, ipo a by sin a oda and the ratio nam edutha, that is going to be equal to what? B by sin B. And that value will be equal to what? C by sin C. Okay, wow. So A by sin A value will be equal to what? B by sin B, that will be equal to C by sin C. So this is what we will be calling as the law of sines. Mainly we will have physics, there will be one theorem in vectors called as Lami's theorem and solite. Okay, wow. So that result we will be able to understand by using the law of sines. And if at all there is a question, like we can find the missing sides or angles, and on the relation based panni, if some of the things are given to us, right, whatever the missing adu nama calculate panna mudiyum. Okay va? So this is what we need to look for in terms of the applications of the law of sines. Paranga, we will just see how this Lami's theorem will actually be related to the law of sines. So Lami's theorem, if you are having three vectors arranged as co-initial, like in the madri A, adukapram B, adukapram C. So co-initial and sonna they will be having the same starting point. Apdi nam arrange panna, if the angles opposite, inga paranga, so we will say angle opposite to A vector is alpha nechikla. Angle opposite to B vector is beta. Angle opposite to C vector is gamma. Okay. So A bar magnitude, let us say it is what? Capital A. And the madri B bar magnitude, let us keep it as capital B madri. C bar magnitude capital C. Okay. So in a Lami's theorem statement, like if the relation A by sin alpha is equal to B by sin beta is equal to C by sin gamma. Okay, so if this relation is satisfied, in the relation satisfied, then we will say that the resultant, and what is the Lami's theorem concept? The resultant of A bar, B bar and C bar. Resultant in what is it? Sum of the vectors dana. So A plus B plus C, other sum number it will be equal to what? 0. The resultant of these three vectors will be what? 0. How it is related to law of sines and pathagna? If they are satisfying this relation, we can arrange these vectors to form a triangle. So in the Madri relation satisfied, what is the relation they have to satisfy? A by sin alpha is equal to B by sin beta is equal to C by sin gamma. After satisfied, then what is the outcome of that? We can arrange these vectors like the sides of the triangle. So in A varum, and then this is B and this is C. If three vectors are forming a triangle, then the resultant of them, the moon vectors add panna 0. Because as per the triangle of vectors, if A bar and B bar are the consecutive sides of triangle. A bar plus B bar, what is the A bar plus B bar value as per the triangle of vectors? It will be the third side of the triangle in opposite order. So, So this is the one, red color what you are representing, a bar plus b bar. Now what is the thing about it? The a bar plus b bar will be numerically same as c bar but exactly opposite direction. Means what? A bar plus b bar eppadi nama represent pannalam, we can represent it like minus c bar. Okay, and because if two vectors are having equal magnitude opposite direction, then if one of them, like you are calling it as a bar nu vechukonga, other will be what? Minus a bar. The madri. So adanal the resultant of a plus b is what? Minus c. And as per the triangle of vector addition, right? When you can just go and check our video on the triangle of vector addition. So vector addition kaga we have two laws that will give us the resultant value. One the triangle of vector addition, ingonnu the parallelogram law of vector addition. Okay va? So adilande we will be able to see eppadi and the resultant of these three vectors which satisfy the Lamius theorem condition is going to become 0. Okay va? So this is one of the applications of the law of sines. Like in the madri you can also expect some questions. Inga paranga, in a triangle of side angles evla 60, 45 and 75. These are the angles in terms of degrees. Okay, if the side length opposite to 60 degrees is 4, the 60 degree angle oda opposite side length evla 4 units nu kuduthirukanga. What about the other sides? Appadina what is it? We have to calculate what is the value of the other sides. Adana. So paranga, idu nama 60 nu mark panni vechukonga. அதுக்கு ஆப்போசிட்ல இருக்கிற சைடு வேல்யூ தான் அவங்களுக்கு கொடுத்தது. வாட் இஸ் இட்? 4 யூனிட்ஸ். அப்போ c ஓட வேல்யூ என்ன? ஸ்மால் c வேல்யூ எவ்வளவு? 4. அந்த மாதிரி let us mark it as 75, let us mark it as 45. ஓகே, ஸோ இப்போ பாருங்க நமக்கு என்னென்ன வேணும்? ஸ்மால் a வேல்யூ வேணும், ஸ்மால் b வேல்யூ வேணும். ஸோ பேஸ்ட் ஆன் த லா ஆஃப் சைன்ஸ் என்ன ரிலேஷன் வரும்? a by sin a, sin a ன்னு சொன்னா what is it? sin 75 is equal to b by sin b. Okay, so adanadi sin 45 is equal to c. C means what? 4 divided by sin c and sin 60. Sin 60 evala? What is sin 60 oda value? √3 by 2. அப்படியே அந்த 2 மேல போய்டும். It will be what? 8 by √3. இப்போ இந்த ரிலேஷன்ல இருந்து we are looking to calculate a and b values தானா? So எப்படி நம்ம calculate பண்ணோம் a and b values பாருங்க. First இந்த a by sin 75 எடுத்துட்டு we will equate it to 8 by √3. அப்படிதானா? ஈக்குவேட் பண்ணா என்ன வரும்? a by sin 75 is equal to 8 by √3. இப்போ இதுல இருந்து straight away we can conclude a is equal to 8 by √3 into 7 sin 75. இங்க என்ன நமக்கு sin 75 வேல்யூ தெரியாது. So usually என்ன we will remember sin 30, sin 45, sin 60 அந்த மாதிரி தானா? We will not remember the sin 75. So அதை எப்படி நம்ம calculate பண்ண முடியும்? Already the trigonometric identities on the video we talked about it. So sin 75 and so now we can write it like what? Sin of 30 plus 45. இது எப்படி இருக்கு தெரியுமா? sin of a plus b formula மாதிரி இருக்கா? What is sin of a plus b? Sin a cos b plus cos a sin b தானா? What is sin of a plus b? Sin a cos b plus cos a sin b. So அதுல இருந்து we will be able to calculate what is the value of this sin 75. இங்க பாருங்க, sin a means sin 30 ஓட half, cos b cos 45 ஓட 1 by √2 plus cos a cos 30 is what? √3 by 2 into sin b அதோட sin 45 same 1 by √2. இப்போ பாருங்க ரெண்டுத்துலயும் denominator same தானா? 2 √2. numerator எவ்வளவு? இந்த பக்கம் 1, அந்த பக்கம் √3. so totally what is it? sin 75 எவ்வளவு? √3. numerator √3 plus 1 divided by 2 √2 வரும். cancel பண்ணி we can simplify the answer. ஓகேவா? பட் இங்க என்ன, I'm just trying to show you எப்படி அந்த approach வரும்னு சொல்லிட்டு. ஓகேவா? so இந்த மாதிரி we can calculate what is the value of the side length a. so நீங்க simplify பண்ணி பார்க்கலாம் எவ்வளவு வருதுன்னு சொல்லிட்டு. ஓகேவா? so that is how we can calculate the side length a value. அந்த மாதிரி side length b எப்படி calculate பண்ண முடியும் பாருங்க. if we are taking the second term, the second term எடுத்துட்டு நம்ம equate பண்ணா என்ன வரும்? second term என்ன? the b by sin 45 and சொன்னா what is it? 1 by √2 தானா? is equal to what? 8 by √3. பாருங்க the √2 அப்படியே numeratorல போய்டும். so b √2 is equal to 8 by √3. இப்போ b தானே நமக்கு வேணும். b is equal to what? 8 by root 3 into root 2. What is it? 8 by root 6. Okay, wow. So that is the value of the side B. And the we can calculate the missing information and a side length or angle. By using the law of sines, we can calculate the missing information. Okay, wow. Law of cosines. So A in the cosines and so on, because we are going to get the relation in terms of the cos of the angles. Adhanala we will call it as what? Law of cosines. Okay. Inga we are not going to get into the details of it. Veru on the final result mattum paaka porom. Inga parunga, square of side length A is equal to what? B square plus C square. And the matta rendu side values oda square panni nama add pananum. Okay, B square plus C square. Adilende we have to subtract what? Minus 2BC into cos A varum. So A inga cos A varudana because this is the angle and the B and C ku naduvula irukra angle enna parunga A. அந்த மாதிரி symmetrical என்ன வரும் பாருங்க, B square எவ்வளவு? It will be what? A square plus C square minus 2AC cos B. A and cos B வருதுன்னா AC நடுவுல what is the angle here? B. அந்த மாதிரி third பாருங்க, C square is equal to what? A square plus B square minus 2AB. AB க்கு நடுவுல what is the angle here? C தானா? cos C வரும். So maximum இந்த relations நம்ம யூஸ் பண்ண போறது கிடையாது, but this is the other law which will give us the relation between the side lengths of the triangle adukaprom the corresponding angles. Okay va? So these are the two important laws, law of sines adutha law of cosines. Okay, next enna, when we are looking at these triangles, right, adula we have some important points. Okay, so the important points are centroid and solita, adukaprom orthocenter, circumcenter, incenter. So we will see one நம்ம பார்க்கலாம். So what is a centroid in a triangle, right? இப்ப பாருங்க, இது vertex 1 நம்ம சொல்லலாம், இது vertex 2, vertex 3. vertex 1 ல இருந்து we are drawing a line to the midpoint of the opposite side. ஓகேவா? So ஒரு vertex ல இருந்து we are drawing a line to the midpoint of the opposite side. அப்படி நம்ம line draw பண்ணா that line is going to be called as what? Median ன்னு சொல்லுவோம். அந்த லைன் என்னது? what is the name that we give for the line? Median. ஓகேவா? அந்த மாதிரி இங்க பாருங்க, this is another median, this is the third median. Okay va? The point of intersection of the medians, inga parunga, indha eduthala enna, all these medians are intersecting. That is what will be centroid. Generally enna, we will represent this with the symbol G. Adipadi we will represent this with the symbol G. Okay va? So this is what is the concept of the centroid. So centroid and sonna, what is it? It is the point of intersection of the medians. Okay. So we have a very important property of the centroid. Okay, so then centroid, right, will be dividing the median. பாருங்க, இப்போ இந்த vertex நம்ம A ன்னு சொன்னா, let us say this is the centroid, this is point D ன்னு வெச்சுக்கோங்க. So triangle ABC நம்ம எடுத்தது triangle ABC. Triangle ABC ல we are marking point D as the midpoint of BC. Okay வா? இப்போ பாருங்க, the centroid will divide the median in the ratio of 2:1. AG is to GD or value it will be equal to what? 2:1. Inga the two parts will be in the baka on the vertex side two parts varum. One part will be on the other side. Okay va? So centroid divides the median in the ratio 2:1 nu sonna, two parts will be on the vertex side la varum. Other side la there will be one part. Okay va? So this is a very important property of the centroid. If we are looking at some specific examples, they will give us the coordinates of ABC. So for example, point A or coordinates, and the vertex A or coordinates are x1, y1, z2. And the vertex B or coordinates are x2, y2, z2. Vertex C or coordinates x3, y3, z3. Apdi the centroid coordinates in the it will be equal to what? x1 plus x2 plus x3 by 3. That is the x coordinate of the center of centroid. And the y1 plus y2 plus y3 by 3. That is the y coordinate of the centroid. And the z1 plus z2 plus z3 by 3. This is the z coordinate of the centroid. Okay va? So in the relation which we can calculate what are the coordinates of the centroid. Okay, so this is how we will be able to find the coordinates of the centroid using the coordinates of the the vertices. அடுத்து பாருங்க ஆர்தோ சென்டர். see இதெல்லாம் நமக்கு பேசிக் 9th standard 10th standard மேத்ஸ்ல வரும், பட் we are again revising things. ஓகேவா? so ஆர்தோ சென்டர்னு சொன்னது, if you are drawing a perpendicular, so ஒரு vertexல வந்து you draw a perpendicular to the opposite side, அதுக்கு என்னன்னா we will be calling it as altitude ன்னு சொல்லுவோம். ஓகேவா? so what is the name that we give for it? altitude ன்னு சொல்லுவோம். ஓகேவா? so அந்த மாதிரி if you draw 3 altitudes, like the way நமக்கு 3 medians இருக்கும், அந்த மாதிரி there will be what 3 altitudes. ஏன்னா இப்போ the B vertex ன்னு சொன்னா இங்கல இருந்து we can draw an altitude, the vertex C ல இருந்து we can draw an altitude, right? the point of intersection of altitudes is going to be called as orthocenter. orthocenter ன்னு சொன்னது the point of intersection of the altitudes. அடுத்து பாருங்க circumcenter. circumcenter என்ன தெரியுமா? we can only draw one circle. இது actually 9th standard mathematics la even it will be coming like a proof also. so we can draw one circle that passes through 3 vertices of a triangle. so அந்த மாதிரி எத்தனை நம்ம circles draw பண்ண முடியும்? ஒரே circle தான் நம்ம draw பண்ண முடியும். that will be passing through the 3 vertices of a triangle. so இந்த circle ஓட பேர் என்னன்னா, this is what we will be calling as the circumcircle. ஏன்னா it is like what, it is going through all the 3 vertices of the triangle, and the entire triangle is like inside the circle. ஓகேவா? so இதுக்கு என்ன, what is the name that we give for it? circumcircle ன்னு சொல்லிட்டு. ஓகேவா? so அந்த circumcircle ஓட center generally will represent by using O symbol. okay, so that is what will be our circumcenter. circumcenter என்னது? it is the center of the circumcircle. ஓகேவா? இப்போ பாருங்க O ல இருந்து when you are measuring the distance up to C, இது என்னது? that is the radius of the circumcircle தானா? that is what we will generally represent with capital R. அந்த மாதிரி இங்க பாருங்க O ல இருந்து you are measuring the distance up to B, ஏன்னா C எங்க இருக்கா? அந்த சர்க்கிள் மேல தானே, அந்த மாதிரி B எங்க இருக்கா? சர்க்கிள் மேல. so that will be also what same R. அந்த மாதிரி O to A பாருங்க, அதே எவ்வளவு? that will be also what same. so OA will be equal to OB will be equal to OC is equal to what? the radius of the circumcircle. ஓகேவா? so this is about the circumcircle and circumcenter relation. okay, அடுத்தது என்ன? incenter. incenter என்ன தெரியுமா? if you are drawing a circle which will be fully inside the triangle which touches, அது என்ன பாருங்க, the triangle will be touching the 3 sides. அப்படின்னா what is it? the 3 sides are like the tangents of the circle. எப்படி இருக்கு பாருங்க. so இங்க என்னது? this is like touching, அந்த மாதிரி this is also touching, this is also touching. ஓகேவா? so the 3 sides are like what? they are like the tangents of the circle. okay, இங்க பாருங்க how do we locate the incenter? incenter என்னன்னா generally we will represent with the symbol I. நம்ம angular bisector draw பண்ணா, what is angular bisector? vertex A ல நமக்கு ஒரு angle இருக்கா, we draw a line that exactly divides the angle into 2 parts, equal parts. அந்த மாதிரி vertex C ல இருந்து we are drawing the angular bisector, vertex B ல இருந்து we are drawing the angular bisector. okay, the point of intersection பாருங்க, the point of intersection of the angular bisectors என்னது? the point of intersection of angular bisectors, அதனது that is what will be our incenter. the point of intersection of the angular bisectors means what? அதுதான் incenter. okay, so இப்போ பாருங்க incenterல இருந்து நம்ம ஒரு perpendicular line draw பண்ணி வெச்சுக்கோங்க to the sides. okay, அதோட வேல்யூ என்னது? it will be what? the radius of the incircle தானா? இங்க பாருங்க. so if you drawing a perpendicular line, ஏன்னா because this is what radial, இதனது tangent, so radial ஓட direction and tangential direction will be what? perpendicular தானா? so அந்த மாதிரி இங்கல இருந்து if you draw a perpendicular line, அதனது it will be also what? 90 degrees with the tangent. so the perpendicular distance, இது ஒரு important point. the perpendicular distance from I and சொன்னா incenter, the perpendicular distance from I to any side is equal to what? small r. smaller என்னது? smaller is what? the radius of incircle. already நம்ம capital R யூஸ் பண்ணியாச்சு. capital R is what? radius of the circumcircle. ஓகேவா? அடுத்து என்னன்னா most of the problems நமக்கு usually the problems we solve will be involving either equilateral triangle or isosceles triangle maximum casesல okay இங்க பாருங்க if you are given an equilateral triangle வெச்சுக்கோங்க அங்க என்ன தெரியுமா the medians altitudes angular bisector எல்லாம் coincide ஆகும் medians altitudes angular bisector எல்லாம் coincide ஆகும் okay as a result of it என்ன தெரியுமா the point of intersection of the medians அது என்னது centroid the point of intersection of the altitudes அது என்ன orthocenter தானா the point of intersection of the angular bisectors in center அந்த மாதிரி the circumcenter also all of them என்ன தெரியுமா they will coincide at the same point so ஒரே point they will be coinciding centroid orthocenter in center circumcenter everything will be coinciding to one point okay வா so இங்க நம்ம மார்க் பண்ணிக்கோ அந்த பாயிண்ட் அந்த பாயிண்ட்ல இருந்து if you are measuring the distance up to a corner னு வெச்சுக்கோங்க that is what our radius of the circumcircle அந்த பாயிண்ட்ல இருந்து if you are drawing a perpendicular distance to a side அதனது that is the அதனது this is what is the incircle radius okay வா அது இல்லாம if you look at equilateral triangle right all sides will be equal அந்த மாதிரி all angles also will be equal which will be equal to what 60 தானா இங்க பாருங்க so if you are having a full angle 60 ன்னு சொன்னா இது என்னது angular bisector தானா because medians will be equal to medians will coincide with what altitudes that will coincide with angular bisectors இங்க பாருங்க இந்த பக்கம் எவ்வளவு வரும் angle 30 and angular bisector சொன்னா what is it 30 அது இல்லாம if you are drawing the lines from that common point ல இருந்து if you are drawing lines to the corners இங்க பாருங்க so A B and C இங்க என்ன தெரியுமா this angle is going to be 120 இந்த பக்கம் என்ன 120 இந்த பக்கம் என்ன 120 ஏன்னா because full angle around a point எவ்வளவு 360 தானா அது equally divide ஆகும் அதனால it will be getting divided equally okay வா so this is about another property of the equilateral triangle okay so what will be the altitude or height of the triangle so another what will be the altitude of the equilateral triangle அதுக்கு என்னன்னா we will just take this இங்க பாருங்க so we are ஒரு equilateral triangle நம்ம எடுக்கலாம் with a side length a corner ல இருந்து we draw altitude means altitude is also what angular bisector that will be also median okay இப்போ பாருங்க what is this angle 30 தானா angle எவ்வளவு 30 இங்க பாருங்க this is the h right in the right angle triangle ல so இப்போ இந்த பக்கம் இருக்க right angle triangle ல if you are saying cos 30 ன்னு சொன்னா what is it adjacent எவ்வளவு h by hypotenuse என்ன what is it a தானா side length okay so பாருங்க cos 30 என்ன what is it √3/2 is equal to h by a இதுல இருந்து h ஓட வேல்யூ என்ன வரும் √3/2 into a வரும் அதுல இருந்து what is the h value √3/2 into a தானா okay so இது என்னது this is what is the height of the equilateral triangle அது வெச்சு we can find out what will be the area of the triangle area நம்ம calculate பண்ணலாம் எப்படி பாருங்க what will be the area of a triangle ஒரு triangle ஓட area formula என்ன half into base ன்னு சொன்னா what is it because every side value a தானா height means what √3/2 பாருங்க so இது என்னது √3 denominator 2 2 எவ்வளவு 4 தானா √3/4 a square வரும் that is what is the area of the equilateral triangle formula அப்படி வரும் okay அடுத்து பாருங்க ஒரு equilateral triangle குள்ள what is the distance from corner to centroid இது என்ன தெரியுமா we may use this relation in electrostatics problems ல யூஸ் பண்ண மாதிரி வரும் even some problems in gravitation and other chapters also we will be using it gravitation even system of particles and center of mass okay va அங்க we might be using this result what is it distance from corner to centroid இங்க பாருங்க so இப்போ நம்ம ஒரு equilateral triangle எடுத்தேன்னு வெச்சுக்கோங்க equilateral triangle okay so அங்க we will draw median னு சொல்லலாம் altitude னு சொல்லலாம் everything is same தானா so this is centroid a d okay distance from corner to centroid so that is what actually the circumradius also. And centroid also will be what? Circumcenter dana, which means distance from corner to centroid and so on, that will be also equal to what? The circumradius. But inga parunga, ipo total AD adana the height of the equilateral triangle, that is root 3 by 2a. ipo da nama ade derive pannirukkom, okay va? AG is to GD, that is a property of the centroid, right? Centroid divides the median in what ratio? 2:1 ratio. Okay, so AG is to GD equal 2:1. Apdi irundha, what is the meaning of that? AG will be equal to what? 2 by 3 times of H. GD will be equal to what? 1 by 3 times of H. Apdi varudhu because and the bakka 2 parts, keel enadhi 1 part dana, so total number of parts evlo 3, so adanal AG will be equal to what? 2/3 of the overall height. GD will be equal to what? 1/3 of the overall height. Ipo parunga, AG dana namakku venum, that is what is also our circumradius. Okay, parunga 2 by 3 into H evla root 3 by 2 into A. அப்படியே அந்த 2 cancel ஆயிடும். root 3 நம்ம cancel பண்ணலாம். So what is it? Final நமக்கு என்ன வரும்? A by root 3 வரும். Finally what is it? A by root 3. அந்த மாதிரி if you substitute H in this formula na, we can even get GD ஓட வேல்யூ நம்ம calculate பண்ணலாம். So பாருங்க 1 by 3 into root 3 A by 2. Substitute பண்ணா we can calculate the GD also. We can calculate the GD also. இங்க பாருங்க இங்க என்ன ஆகும்? root 3 ones are root 3 times. பாருங்க what is it? A by 2 root 3 GD. வேணும்னா நம்ம cross check பண்ணி பார்க்கலாம். So cross check பண்ணி பாருங்க what is it? அந்த ரேஷியோ நம்ம எடுத்தா AG is to GD, அந்த ரேஷியோ நம்ம எடுத்தா வெச்சுக்கோங்க, what we should get? 2:1 வரணும் பாருங்க. So AG எவ்வளவு? A by root 3. GD எவ்வளவு? A by 2 root 3. இங்க பாருங்க root 3 cancel ஆயிடும், A cancel ஆயிடும், 2 அப்படியே நியூமரேட்டர்ல போய்டும். What is it? 2:1. கரெக்ட் தானா? So centroid must divide the median in what ratio? 2:1. இங்க என்னன்னா நம்ம எடுத்தன equilateral triangle, அதனால median is coinciding with altitude. Okay, so what is the answer for this? Distance from corner to the centroid எவ்வளவு? A by root 3. Distance from corner to centroid எவ்வளவு? A by root 3. okay வா? So நம்ம எடுத்தது equilateral triangle, அதனால the distance will be also equal to what? It will be also equal to the circumradius. அடுத்து என்னன்னா, if you are having a general triangle, so for general triangle நம்ம கொடுத்தேன்னு வெச்சுக்கோங்க, for the general triangle, right, how do we calculate the area of the triangle based on the side lengths? இங்க பாருங்க, so இப்போ நம்ம கிட்ட இருக்கிற triangle ஓட side lengths ABC ன்னு வெச்சுக்கோங்க, then the area of the triangle will be given by the Heron's formula. இது நமக்கு 10th standardலயே வரும். Heron's formula என்னது? root of s into s minus a into s minus b into s minus c. அதுதான் area ஓட value. S means what? A plus b plus c by 2. S means what? A plus b plus c by 2. okay வா? So பாருங்க, find the area of a triangle with sides 4, 5, 7. எப்படி calculate பண்ண முடியும்? Heron's formula வச்சுதானா? So இதுல s is equal to what? A plus b plus c by 2. 4 plus 5 plus 7 by 2 and சொன்னா what is it? 4 plus 5 எவ்வளவு? 9. 9 plus 7 16. 16 by 2 means 8 தானா? அதுக்கப்புறம் ஏரியா அப்படியே substitute பண்ணா we will get it. பாருங்க, s ன்னு சொன்னா 8. s minus a means what? 8 minus 4 எவ்வளவு? 4. okay, அதுக்கப்புறம் s minus b 8 minus 5 எவ்வளவு? 3. அதுக்கப்புறம் s minus c எவ்வளவு? 8 minus 7 ன்னு சொன்னா 1. ஓகேவா? so what is it பாருங்க, இதுக்குள்ள என்ன இருக்கா? if you take இந்த 8 நம்ம எப்படி எழுதலாம்? 2 into 4 மாதிரி எழுதலாம். ஒரு 4 வெளியே வரும், 4 root 6 units. okay, இப்போ side lengths metersல இருந்தா what is it? This will be coming in terms of what? meter square ல வரும். ஏன்னா area unit எப்படி? it will be what? square of the side length unit தானா? okay, so this is how we will be able to apply the Heron's formula to find the area of a general triangle. okay, so this is about the properties of the triangle. அடுத்த வீடியோல என்னன்னா, we will look at the other geometrical shapes, 2D shapes and the மாதிரி 3D shapes, particularly என்னன்னா focusing on the areas and the மாதிரி surface areas and volumes. okay, so we will see in the next video.